What is Porter's value chain and how is it used? Well, the value chain was created by Michael Porter, famed Harvard professor and management theorist, and it represents or depicts the various elements that go into the value delivery process and the value receipt process in any given business. Now, as part of this process, Porter developed a diagram that broke down the value delivery process into two categories, those being primary activities and support activities. And then within each of those, he subcategorized the various components and identified how they interrelate so that they ultimately yield the amount and type of value targeted by the firm. So the important thing to remember here is that it accounts for the transmission of value to the customer, client, or end user, and the receipt back of value from the customer, client, or end user in accordance with the operational plan. So let's look first at the support activities. These are generally broken down into firm infrastructure, human resources or your personnel, technology development, and then procurement. Okay, these are the activities that support the core elements of the value delivery process. That is, they are not directly related to the delivery of value to the customer, client, or end user, the transmission of a physical product or the delivery of a service. They are facilitating elements. Now, in any given industry, one of these support aspects may be more present than others. For example, in a service industry, you may have less procurement. You may have less technology development in a more physical manufacturing or craft good development type firm. Human resource management, that will vary based upon the types of individuals that you have in the organization. Do you have primarily service providers who are skilled professionals or more administrative staff that undertakes general non-specialized functions as part of the process? So all of these support activities go to support the primary activities, which do relate directly to the delivery of value to the customer, client, or end user. Starting with inbound logistics. This is the receipt of anything that's going to be stored, whether it's parts, raw materials, finished goods that are later going to be shipped out and sold. Operations. Operations is the actual creation of the value proposition, whether it is the creation of work product, whether it is the assembly of a good, whether it is the design of a particular project, whatever goes into the core value proposition of the business, that falls under the area of operations. Outbound logistics. How is whatever work product that is created delivered to the customer, client, or end user? If it's a physical good, is it shipped? By what means? All of the logistics channels, air, rail, ship, road, all of these are available functions for the physical product. If it's a service, is it done in person, electronically? What are the resources necessary and what path does this follow? Marketing and sales. In order to originate the value delivery process, you must make people aware of the value that you deliver. This is part of the marketing process, making others aware of what you deliver, understanding who you're delivering the value to, developing products that meet the needs of those who seek value from your firm. And then the sales process, which is the physical consummation of the delivery of value, the procedural aspects that go into formalizing the process, receiving back value in the form of, for example, money, contracting, establishing obligations for the delivery of value, all of these things that go there. And then service. This is the continued service to the customer, client, or end user that surround the delivery of core value. This could be maintaining a warranty. It could be continuing to provide additional information about the product or service. It could be training that goes along with the use of the product. So all of these things together should yield in some form or fashion a margin. And the margin is just another way of saying profit, or whatever value you receive is in excess of the value you put in. So in any business, you're going to need to have some level of margin or profit to make the business viable or sustainable. So in summary, these are the elements of Porter's value chain and how they interact together as a depiction and as a planning tool for mapping the value delivery process.